Well, howdy, hi, everybody, and welcome back to What Happened Was. As you can see, I have the amazing Jeffrey Emmett to the side of me, and just down below us both is the fantabulous hat wearing today. Like rocking the 90s, like late 90s Fred Durst kind of look. Miss Katrina A. Johnson from Nickelodeon's All That. How are we today, folks?
Well, good? I did it all for the nookie as well, so.
Well, don't we all?
Did you get a cookie too?
No, I'm still waiting.
A nookie cookie. Cute. Well, so I thought we'd just have a little get together today because you had a very nice, it was quite lovely actually, your last chat. It was very like deep and meaningful and beautiful, like, you know, self-affirming about life and stuff like that.
You mean the one that's airing right now and people don't
the one that we're doing, the one that you guys are doing,
air?
The one that you're doing live right now, guys, you know.
This live show.
You can do two things at once. You're very, very busy. I thought we'd get back to the dirty grossness that is our lives. Because,
that's our favorite.
You can only be pleasant for so long. So today, guys, and I haven't told you this. I haven't told you what we're talking about. We're talking about the morning after. We're talking hangovers. We're talking
I don't need that
walk
pill.
of shame. We're talking the after effects of parties, because you guys are talking about, you know, growing up and how much everyone's changed and everything. The reason I thought of this is because, you know, after COVID, everyone was kind of like chilling out and staying at home and being little home goblins. You forget how to socialize for a while. I went to a wedding and then I got corona. Woo!
I did the same thing. I just went to a wedding this weekend.
Went to and got corona, and then the last thing I did, I went to a 21st. Or the weekend before that, I went and hung out with my sister randomly, and we got stonkered drunk, and it was ridiculous. Which, as you do. Cheers. I didn't get a hangover for the first time in ages, and I was like, "This is amazing." And I think back to like when the last time I was like really horribly not okay, and this is going to be the first story of the day. So
let's dig in.
It was 2018. Cast our minds back to the world of 2018, many moons ago. So again, it was my sister's birthday. Common theme. So we got really turned up at like a little club, or I guess you'd call it like a pub or a bar. It's a bowling club for the Australians. Yes, Bolo, down at the Bolo. And the party went back to her house. I was ridiculously drunk and it was fine. Ended up getting an Uber home. It was all good. I had to work the next morning. At 8:45.
Oh, man.
I left my sister's house at 1:45 in the morning. I'm like, it'll be fine. Full of liquid confidence. But yep, no worries. As far as I remember, I got home okay because I woke up in my own bed, and that was good. You know, that's always fun when you wake up in your own bed. And the alarm went off, and I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, this can't be right. I'm like, where have all the sheets gone? Where have all the sheets gone? I don't know. Okay, you got to get moving. Where have all the sheets gone? Exactly. Got up, went to the bathroom. Like, you've got to sober up. So I stood in the shower doing these ones. Like, there is no possible way on God's green fuzzy earth that I can. I had to drive nearly half an hour to work. Like, I'm going to be pulled over or burst into flames. I'm like, okay, cool. No worries. So I just, you know, stood under the water and let it happen. Turned around in the shower, and in the bathtub, you know, glass. I was
the sheets?
Are the sheets? Because I was smart enough and had my shit together enough that I managed to vomit in my sheets, take my sheets off my bed, and put them in the bathtub. I'm like, okay, amazing. That's great. Okay, what do I want to do? All right, I'll Uber to work. That'll be great. It'll be expensive, but at least I won't die.
Right.
Pack it up. I'm like, yep, phone, yep, lots of gum, lots of water, like grabbed all the stuff ready to go.
And you did shower, so.
Of course I did shower. I'm like, where would my wallet be? Tear the house apart, can't find this wallet. Anyway, the Uber's like, we're out the front. I'm like, shit, okay. Lucky it's all on credit card, so it's fine. I open the front door, and on the front doorstep, sitting my wallet. So the only thing I can piece together is that I have left it in the Uber that I was in.
And they returned it to you?
Returned it to me in good faith. I spent the whole busy ass day at work fucking flat out. I was by myself except for 3 hours, just going, just crying and sobbing. I sobered up by like the end of the day, and then do you think I could get home?
No.
Because
you took an Uber.
Because I took an Uber. Then I had to take a fucking taxi home that cost me $70.
How expensive was that?
$70.
So, was the lesson that you should have just called in?
Probably. The lesson is, if you.
But if he was the only one there working, how could he call in?
Easy. You call your manager and say, "Guess what? I don't get paid to deal with this. Good luck."
All right. So that was my last horror story. It wasn't really like a horrible one, but
it wasn't ideal.
It wasn't ideal. I felt a lot worse, but you just like, it seems like when you get older, past that 25-year-old mark, it takes a good couple of days to recover.
This is why we don't drink like that anymore. What are you doing?
Sometimes you forget, Jeffrey.
No.
He's doing the most. That's what he's doing.
I'm doing the most. Wait until I'm in America. I'll be doing the very most.
Woo!
You have fun with that. You have fun with that. Listen,
I'm like, Jeffrey, I didn't want to, Jeffrey. Jeffrey. Mm-hmm. Scratching at the door.
Nope.
Let me in, Jeffrey. Well, Katrina A. Johnson, you are a professionally social beast.
Thank you.
How did you come back from COVID and get amongst it again when you were like, all right, I'm going to drink? Like, did you make that decision to go, I can do this? Or were you slowly, I'm a sensible adult now?
Slowly.
See?
But mostly because I had gotten fat. So it wasn't really out of being responsible. It was just because I wanted to be on a diet and I wanted to fit in a bathing suit again. So it's not because I was responsible at all, if we're being honest. I had to slowly start getting back in shape because I was fat. I was having hot flashes. I couldn't breathe. I was like, walking up the stairs. Like, it was awful. So I had to slowly start working out, cut out, a lot of the bad food, and cut out all the alcohol. I was scared, honestly. And then as I started to get in better and better shape, one day I decided to invite my flight attendant friends down for brunch, and there were only 3 of us, and we went through 5 bottles of champagne. So that's how I knew I was back.
Oh my God. But how did you feel after 5 bottles of champagne the next morning?
Not the best, but not bad. Like, I took 2 Advil and I was okay in 30 minutes.
Oh, you're sensible.
I cheated but I cheated. I took Advil, chugged a bottle of water, a big one, and then went back to sleep, and then got up, and then I was okay.
Right. So what's the worst? What's the worst story? Come on. Give us the kitty worst I'm gonna die hangover story.
I don't know my worst one, but I can tell you a really bad one that wasn't that long ago.
Oh, we live it. We live for it.
Okay, so I hope no one I know is listening. So those of you who follow me know that I have a best friend that I call Wifey. Wifey lives half of the time in Houston, Texas, because she owns and operates bars and restaurants there. She does here too, but also there. So sometimes I go to Houston to visit her. So we were going to have a party weekend. I had never partied in Houston, but I hear it gets wild over there. They're like super known for strip clubs and, all kinds of music, and all the rappers sing about it. And Drake sings about it in all his songs. Anyway, so I'm
Houston,
excited.
Man of Vegas. Yeah, go girl.
It's like that. So I think it's going to be super lit, and it was. We go to a pool party. We have matching outfits.
Okay.
We get bottle service, but only 2 of us drink.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Enter the trouble stage left. So it's Sunday Fun Day. Sunday Fun Day is huge there. We go and have brunch and have bottle service at the brunch, and we have a couple bottles of champagne. Then we go to the pool party, and it was amazing. It had a famous DJ. It had all the cocktail servers with the sparklers, the whole deal, all the stuff I like. So I order a bottle of champagne, and then we have a tab that we have to meet, right? Our minimum. So
of course
I have to order a bunch of other stuff, but
have to
well, you do. That's the rule.
I know.
Anyway.
I know.
Yeah. So you have to. So I mean, if I have to, okay, here goes. So instead of another bottle of champagne that I downed in like 10 minutes, I opted for.
Oh no!
This is where it all goes sour.
Reaction
I
time.
opted for a bottle of Clase Azul tequila.
Oh, why? Would
Now
you
again,
do that?
because I'm like, oh, it's really good stuff. It's really expensive. It's nice. I can drink it without making a weird face. It doesn't hurt me. But I've never had a whole bottle before. All I have is like maybe a shot, maybe 2 shots. If I'm feeling crazy, maybe 3 shots. Because it's expensive. So I don't really ever do more than 3 shots.
I would have just stuck the bottle in my bag and took it home.
That's for quitters, Jeffrey.
No,
But
no.
we'll get there. So there's 2 of us drinking. After I've had 2 bottles of champagne, I started on the Clase Azul. It's the one white and blue bottle, you know, really nice. Well, I thought that I needed to finish the whole thing because I paid for it.
Obviously.
And then wifey, trying to save me, says, "You don't need to drink the whole thing. Here, pour it in this bottle. Take it with you." She's pulling the Jeffrey. But I had already downed half the bottle.
It's already committed.
Along with my 2 bottles of champagne. Now, this is where it all gets foggy. But from what I hear, I went back to the hotel in the shower with my date. I started exorcist vomiting all over him.
Oh, what color was he?
Brown.
And then whatever color was coming out of Katrina as well.
Yeah, brown tequila. Anyway, so I don't remember
that just
any of
went
this.
right over Steve's head.
Yeah.
I'm being funny.
He meant what color Power Ranger, but it wasn't a Power Ranger. Sorry.
No,
So,
I was just being.
anyway.
Anyway, moving on.
I then proceed somehow to gain my composure, blow dry my hair, put on makeup and eyelashes, get completely ready for the night, and tell wifey on the phone, "Yeah, I just like exorcist vomited all over in the shower, but I'm coming out tonight. Let's go."
Good work.
And
Good
then
work.
proceed to go to Steak 48, which is a very nice restaurant, and harass the server because I'm rude, not on purpose, sorry. And I get my favorite drink, which is a strawberry rhubarb cocktail, and I tell them that they can't make it that way. It has to be a martini. Take out all the bad stuff and just give me the alcohol. And somehow they let me get away with this. I remember this part. Yeah, so that hasn't really come back to haunt me.
Yeah, but how did you feel after it? The morning after?
Well, I was okay because I got rid of all of it.
Purged and just started
and
again.
I usually never do that. Like for some reason, I can't throw up ever.
I'm not a thrower upper,
like
unless
maybe
it's like
once every 3 or 4 years, but never, basically. So that I really did.
It was real. It was real.
But in the
Jeffrey
morning,
Emmett?
I was fine.
What
You're
about
up,
you?
Jeffrey.
Are you a pure soul, or do you?
I am totally pure.
There has to be some kind of horror story from your past.
For sure.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's definitely not video footage. If you go back on our page and go scrolling and looking for the trailer of me sleeping on a bathroom floor, it doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist.
Not at
So
all.
How did you get to that point, Jeffrey?
How did you get to that
I
point, Jeff?
don't remember.
That's the problem.
Well, that's a start.
But do you remember how you felt after you woke up on the bathroom floor?
There's video footage of that in the trailer as well. There's a conversation about it.
Oh, dear.
I think the worst night was kind of a Steve situation, but I was very notorious. I would go out on the regular, and I worked at a club, so you're getting paid to drink, right? I frequently used my finger to make myself throw up to get the alcohol out of my system.
Oh, girl.
You skinny bitch.
Every night. I'd have to because I drank so much.
Bethany Frankel.
Because I didn't want to waste it. Like I didn't want to coyote ugly it and spit it in the beer bottle. I wanted to drink it. And then I'd have to go and try to get rid of it. So went home. I was sitting up against the wall in the bed with a bucket on my lap, and I fell asleep.
Oh, no.
And rolled
What happened
at some
to the
point
bucket?
in the night. It didn't end well. Except I woke up in the morning in new clothes. The bed sheets were changed. And then there was blotches on the wood floor of clearly where there was mounds of things that came out of the bucket. Yes, that were on, that sat there that somebody had cleaned up and nobody was home but me. And
Industrious.
I didn't find out till years later that one of my friends who routinely showed up in the middle of the night came and found me covered and bathed me, took care of me, and put me back to bed.
Was this a male friend?
No.
Oh, someone said
wow, that's love. You showed your winky to a girl. Ooh.
I don't remember it.
You don't remember it, so it didn't happen.
Doesn't count.
But how long was the recovery process from that? Was it one day and you're fine? How young were you?
Oh my gosh, it was like right at 21. I was 21.
So you can do that kind of shit. You can just be like, everything's fine.
You do it now, you're done for 3 days.
Oh my god!
If I drink
least.
Like a bottle of wine now, I have kidney stones. I can't drink much at all.
Jeffrey.
No, that's what
I can't.
You're gonna be drinking in hot Atlanta, buddy boy.
I don't know what you're talking about with it. I don't know why would. I don't know about that.
Well,
we might. Well, stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right. Do you guys have any preferred hangover cures?
Fish. I'm sorry?
Hangover cures? Yes.
Hangover cures.
Yes.
What's your hangover cure, Katrina A. Johnson?
All of the drinks. So you need to do a little hair of the dog. Like if you can't bring yourself to drink and you just feel like you're gonna die, fine, don't go for the Bloody Mary or like the whiskey shot, but go for a mimosa. Go for a beer. You got to start with that. Then,
so you're a hair of the dog girl.
Definitely. It works. I promise you it works. Then you got to do water, Advil, some greasy food.
Good girl.
You need the whole spectrum. So this works, I swear. And if your stomach's upset, you can do bitters, pour it on a lemon with some sugar, squeeze it in your mouth, and like suck on it. You'll feel better. Bitters and soda taste bad, looks weird. You'll feel better. It calms your stomach.
A. Johnson's.
I'm telling you, as a former professional, I got you.
As a former professional. Jeffrey Emmett, I know you don't drink to that excess anymore, but did you have a go-to when you fix yourself?
Yeah, we went out to breakfast, greasy, horrible, fried garbage food.
Right. I think that's a common thing all the time, and I just go like this. I wake up and go, KFC.
Oh, that's a good one. I usually go for
KFC.
pizza because I'm
KFC and like the dirtiest, coldest bottle of Pepsi you can
I want
find.
like
I
hash
need it. I need it in
browns
me.
or like
or
a
a bacon,
frittata.
or like a bacon and egg roll or something.
Jeffrey,
like that.
that's too
Greasy.
healthy and that's too breakfasty. We
That
sleep
is
in
very-
past
yeah.
breakfast. Who's getting
You
up
gotta
for
sleep.
breakfast when you're all
Sleep
no.
and-
I'm
sleep
talking
and
about
water
like
and
4
pills.
o'clock in the morning. Like we always would go after the
Oh,
clock.
Denny's.
no. We're talking
We'd
about
be
when you're already
hammered.
hungover.
No, we're
Oh,
talking-
yeah, I still want that. Well, yeah, or maybe a little like a burger
next
or
day-
something with French fries and gravy.
What do you do the next day? French fries and
Fries and
gravy.
gravy.
Lunch. Exactly. That's what I thought.
Ugh.
I used to
La poutine.
so good at it that I'd go to Vegas with my friends and we'd get home at 4 a.m. and I'd get up at 7, go for a run. I'm running down the strip.
Oh,
by
you're one of
choice?
those, are you?
What an
Yuck.
idiot. Not anymore, babe.
girl.
I used to be.
Not
I'd go to
anymore,
the
babe.
gym, I'd go to the spa and like lay out and like chill at the spa, but also work out. That was dumb.
I used to
Alright.
keep a Pedialyte in my refrigerator, and before I'd go to bed after drinking, I'd always drink Pedialyte, and I usually did not have a hangover.
That's very smart.
I
Yeah,
have
you
some
need your
hangover
electrolytes.
cures, and I want you guys to tell me what you think. These are some weird
Yes.
and wonderful hangover cures.
All
Okay,
right, bring them on.
some Gatorade, emergency,
Yeah.
Alka-Seltzer, and a double bacon cheeseburger.
Well, I mean, I don't know how I feel about the Alka-Seltzer. That one sounds kind
Yeah,
of
I don't know how. I feel like that'd bring everything up, right? You'd be like, "Ugh,
hmm
ugh."
Yeah, I don't.
right,
I'm not a yes on that one.
Here's a grosser one:
Okay.
egg drop soup with a squeeze of lemon and lemonade.
And lemonade.
And lemonade. I
Why?
don't think so. I don't think so at all. That's like
No.
hot chunky soup
Oh,
and
stop!
lemonade. No.
Yeah,
Stop
because
with
like
the
the egg in
descriptive
there,
words,
like
Steven.
it's
No,
like you're sucking on
Something.
something.
no.
Sucking old chili
Floating in
dog
your mouth. It's
outside
not.
the tasty freeze.
Yeah,
No.
Okay,
no.
we've already done Gatorade and Pedialyte. That's a given. Okay.
No.
Mhm. Pedialyte. is the
Cold
jam.
Chinese food.
Oh, who?
No.
No. Listen, there's
No.
something wrong with the people that don't warm up meat. Or no. I don't care. They're
Is
like, it's
this-
already been cooked.
Wait. Did a bunch of Asian people
No,
answer
this is just a
survey?
this is
or
a random aggregated list from somewhere.
Who just
I
has
will
cold
agree-
Chinese food laying around?
I know, right? I will agree with this. Swimming in cold water. That will freshen you up like no one's business.
Who the
I-
fuck is swimming in cold water on purpose?
Australian summer.
Really healthy people.
Australian summer, Christmas time. We used to have family Christmas a couple
You
of
don't
weeks
have
early
warm
'cause Mum
water?
worked. We do, but if you wake up hungover as all fuck in the morning and you go like this and throw yourself into the pool, you go, I think it's like a whole body shock kind of thing that makes you go like
And
this.
your pools don't get warm.
They will, but not like early in the morning. The sun's got to warm it up, dude. Like,
What do you got a different kind of sun over there that it warms the pool up miraculously the day of?
Yeah.
we got a nice little hole in the ozone layer just above Australia. Come get a sunburn. It's good for you.
Love one.
All right, here's a weird ass one: sugar
Mhm.
snap peas and water.
I don't get that one, but okay.
I don't get it either. But this is the night before. Who's sitting at home like when you're drunk as a skunk eating sugar snap peas, going need to digest this?
The same guy who keeps Pedialyte there on purpose because
Right.
he knows it's about to go down.
So
All right,
I drank a lot when I was younger.
This
What
guy.
about you guys? Are you guys pickle juice people?
No, but I've done it before.
I don't know
And
that.
so at this wedding this weekend that I attended, they gave us all a gift. And it was this gorgeous box that had a bunch of hangover cures in it. And it had a pickle in the pickle juice. That was one of the
Oh.
items because they own bars and restaurants and they know,
know
all
what
their
they're
friends are
Yeah.
crazy. And we were going to need some things.
Rosie
Okay.
O'Donnell always swore chocolate milk, ice cold chocolate milk.
Oh my god, it's on the list. It's on the list.
Is
but
it?
not before
Never
not
tried it.
before beef ramen with a lot of sriracha and some flaming hot Cheetos. I would
Okay, that's
die.
not a thing. That's way too specific. That's not a thing. If
That's what-
anyone there at home is listening to this, you better write in right now and tell me if you've ever done that, because I'm telling you right now, that's not a thing.
So yeah,
Let
as
us
Jeffrey
know.
said, we've got milk. When there's milk, I don't know who's chugging milk when they're hungover. I would
Ugh.
die.
You know what?
It's
I
supposed to
did
be good for
try
your
it,
stomach, though.
and there is something to. I think it's the sugar. You know what I mean when you're hungover
And then
or whatever.
the next entry is chocolate milk and chocolate pudding together. That's too much chocolate.
You might as well just eat like a
I'm fat
chocolate
enough to
pie.
try it.
Jeff's just
What
gonna get
about-
drunk enough first.
What about the drink Yoo-hoo? Like, I used to drink that as a
Getting
kid.
It
Yoo-hoo
might have
drink.
been a Yoo-hoo that Rosie would do.
Is
It might
a
have been a
Yoo-hoo
Maybe.
good? Because that's like, I don't know. I think
I
that would
can't
be.
do it. I can't. Well, I
I
can't do
can't
milk.
do a
but-
Yoo-hoo.
I
We don't
used
have
to.
it, so I can't
That
do a
used to be
Yoo-hoo.
my jam. I used to do Yoo-hoos.
If I
They've
do
got
milk,
Dramamine here.
there's no sex life.
if you want some motion sickness, Dramamine is as a hangover cure.
What?
Yep. I don't know. It must be an inner
Well,
ear
it
thing.
stops nausea and it puts you to
Yeah.
sleep. So I guess.
All right, here's a really random one. Sugar and salt dissolved in a glass of water. Who's drinking sugary, salty water?
What the hell?
I don't know.
A hummingbird?
I don't know.
know.
Hummingbird. You put it in your hummingbird
She
feeder.
said a hummingbird.
This one's cute. This one's cute, and I've done it. Take a long shower and listen to some Adele. I don't know
That
about
just
the
makes
Adele.
you sad. That's supposed
the
to
long-
make you feel better.
The long shower's good. The long shower's good. Like, sit there
That's
and
some
sober up
depressing
slightly.
shit there. That one I don't like.
That's like the night after a breakup drinking. That's what it is.
Yeah, no, that's a no for me.
Here's another oddly specific one. Honey barbecue Fritos with a wild cherry Pepsi.
Okay, listen, that sounds delicious, but there's no way that more than one person says that. That's not a thing.
No.
What is
it's
this? We need to be
very
like-
specific.
We need to be like Family Feud, okay? They ask 100 people. We asked like one rando outside the grocery store, and he's like, "Yeah, here's what I do." Okay.
Cucumber sandwiches, Advil, and water.
Yes, absolutely. Because the
Cucumber
Advil and the
sandwiches,
water is really doing the trick, and
Well,
the cucumber sandwiches
Cucumbers are
is delicious.
hydrating.
And
Delicious.
this last one, I don't know how to. I think I would die. Tofu and Pedialyte.
Dude, come on, man. Okay, I forgot to mention that one grocery store where you did the survey. Everybody's Asian.
This is a.
We don't have
BuzzFeed
tofu
list,
just laying
actually.
around. I'm just saying. Jeffrey, do you have tofu in your house?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Weirdo.
Jeffrey
Steve, do you have
does.
tofu in your house right
I
now?
don't. I only
Exactly.
buy it when I want it. So, as you do.
Yeah.
I think
especially-
I think when you learn though, lots of water, Advil, even before you go to bed.
Yeah. Oh,
Before you go to
that'll
bed the
help.
night before, you're good. And then I usually just try and sleep it through it now. I'm
But
like,
make sure it's
I'll wake up.
Advil and not Tylenol so you don't kill your liver.
you wake
See?
up. This is what I do. I wake up in the morning, you go, okay, I feel all right horizontal. I sit up and go, nah.
Oh,
Lay back down. Lay back down. I'm like, not yet. If the head goes, it's
then
not okay.
you know you're
go,
done.
you
Yeah,
check out.
I don't really
You check
have
out.
that symptom.
I do. I get really bad headaches. So like, my body goes too much and goes, ew.
Oh,
Not
wah.
So I guess with hangovers, I can't even speak. With hangovers,
Because he's
more
hungover right
you-
now, see?
I wish. The more that you experience, the better you get at handling them, right? Like you go, I'm not going to drink an entire bottle of tequila and champagne and a beer and a cocktail and da tonight.
I feel attacked.
And feel like I'm going to be okay to go to work in the morning. Like, or, there's been a couple of times when back when I was performing that you're like, I'm fine. Everything's going to be fine. And you get up on a stage, you're like, I'm going to fucking die up here. Like literally. There was one time, there was one time I was dancing and like at just like a theme park and we're doing this like hella big routine. I did all of these turns and at the back of the stage, it wasn't the back of a stage. It was a storage container. And I just went, bam, just kind of stood there.
Oh,
Oh no, this has made everything worse.
I
Your
bet
sack
everyone was
had
scared too
gradually
because it's loud.
closed. It's all right. I'm sexy. It's all good. So
You said
we
I'm
hope.
sexy. It's
Yeah.
all
It's all
good.
good.
So good. So good in the hood when you're sexy. So we just want you to make sure out there in uncensored land, plenty of water. Get your Advil on, lots of sleep, and go get a
Electrolytes.
greasy. Yeah, electrolytes. Go get a big ass greasy feed, and you'll feel fine. That's
Mhm.
our professional advice here at Uncensored Radio.
We would know best.
Yes. Until next time, we will see you on What Had Happened Was. Keep it tight and don't vomit on your bedclothes because someone has to clean it up, and it's not cute.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Bye, kids.
Bye.
Man.